What's good, YouTube? It's your man BG Tech Life, and as you can see, I got the Samsung Galaxy Z Fold 8 Ultra on deck. And today, it's been 72 hours with this device. So I want to actually talk about this device and how it kind of shocked me. Let's get into it. Okay, YouTube, so I've been using this Samsung Galaxy Z Fold 8 Ultra for about 3 days. And I'm definitely surprised. This device shocked me, guys, because my use for foldables, I had the Samsung Galaxy Z Fold 3 through like the Samsung Galaxy Z Fold 6. I kind of was tired of foldables. I'm going to be honest with you, that's why I didn't get the Z Fold 7. I had grew tired of foldables and I was like, it's not the form factor for me. I want a slab of glass device. I like slab of glass devices. I just be grabbing like S25, S26 Ultra type devices. But I definitely noticed something, guys, because on the outside now, this display is 6.5 inches. And on the inside, the display is actually 8 inches. Now it is more like a square ratio. That's true. I really don't mind that. It's kind of like what I'm used to coming to the Z Fold. But just the little bit of width they added coming from like the Z Fold 5 and the Z Fold 6 to the Z Fold 8 Ultra really make the front display feel like a full-on phone. Now it's a little taller, not as wide as your normal phone, you know, just a little slimmer than your normal phone, but still it feels like a full-on phone. So it don't feel like what I used to call back in the day, the outside displays on the Z Fold 5, Z Fold 6, a convenience display. This is like having a full-on phone on the outside of the device to me. I mean, it's not super wide and things of that nature, but it's just enough to feel like I could really use this productively as just I would use any slab of glass phone. Now, also the feel in the hand, guys, I'm going to be honest with you. Of course, check this violet out. This is definitely a beautiful colorway. Reminds me of like a plum. This device is very thin. So when you're using your front display, it feels like you're using a phone because it's got about the thickness, maybe just a teeny bit thicker than a flagship phone, but it's right there with the thinness of your average flagship phone. It don't feel too much different as far as the thinness go when this is close of holding an S26 Ultra. So I really feel like that's dope. So it just really feel like a phone, guys, at this point, using the outside display. It's not like, oh, I'm using a foldable, I got something bulky in my hand, I got something heavy in my hand, and then also the weight. It's very light. So it's just, this is basically a phone. And it shocked me how much it feels like a phone because it's pretty, for it to be a foldable, folded up, it's very light. The two display, you know, it folded up is very thin. And now with our front feeling like a full-on display, it feel like I'm using the phone, but then we just got a little trick to it. Now I'm gonna be honest with you guys. When I unfold this device, I definitely miss having this actual big inside display to customize. As you can see, I got it set up. Maybe next video will be a what's on my Samsung Galaxy Z Fold 8 Ultra. But I miss having this space to try to do little different tasks that I would normally do on bigger devices. But if you were somewhere and you weren't prepared and you had to sit around for a while and you wanted to get something done, you could definitely get it done with the Z Fold 8 Ultra. So to a degree, I did miss the big inside display on a device that I could fold up, feel like a phone, and drop right in my pocket. And it's definitely not a 16:9 aspect ratio. And yes, it's almost close to a square. But one thing I love about this actual device, guys, is the ability to multitask like this is basically two smartphones next to each other. So you can have two apps going on each side, and that orientation is exactly of a slab of glass smartphone. So it feels very normal. This form factor is very well designed to be productive with different apps because it's been out for a while. So Samsung app developers, they definitely got this one squared away as far as uses for the Samsung Galaxy Z Fold 8 Ultra multitasking. Now, I'm gonna be honest with y'all guys, these are really early first on impressions. So I will say, just using the device, I'm surprised how much I like to have this device in my hand, honestly. It's a lot of other things I got to get into. I feel like the display on the front and the inside display is gorgeous, guys. And I like the anti-reflection. So the display looks really good at all angles. Just a nice piece of actual tech to really take in content, especially if you're not carrying your whole tech bag with you, your iPad and your laptop. On my lunch break, I was able to watch some of the Google Pixel videos on this thing. And this having flex mode is dope. That's one of the reasons I didn't grab a Z Fold 8 without the Ultra, because I like that flex mode. And with this actually being a little bit wider than the foldables I was used to, flex mode looks a little better. I'm going to be honest. Flex mode shows more of the YouTube videos. It's still black bars, but the screen and the look of the YouTube video is big enough where I can sit and enjoy content on this actually folded up. So I thought that was very dope also. So in the nearby future, we definitely got to get into things like battery life, performance. And I know with this Snapdragon 8 Elite Gen 5 chip, that's definitely supposed to be tuned for Galaxy. I mean, the UI feels flawless. I haven't had one skip, hiccup, anything dealing with this device. This device is so smooth, going from the big screen to the small screen to using apps to scrolling. Everything is on time, very buttery smooth, very snappy, no issues at all, just being honest. I know it's going to perform, but I definitely got to put it to the test and see how it handles so we can, get the full on review. And also, we're going to have to take a look at this camera. Now, I've always said the Samsungs were not the best point and shoot. But I will say is, guys, we have a massive sensor in here. 200 megapixel sensor with raw shooting capabilities. So for us that like to play with the photos and edit the photos, even though we might not get the best point and shoot picture, we definitely can get a raw image with a lot of information that we can put our own touches on, other than having the actual camera try to process and edit the actual picture for us. That's one thing I like about this camera. And also video, guys. We got new formats for the video, APV video. So this is one of them devices where you can get the content with the device, and with the Snapdragon 8 Elite Gen 5, you can edit the video with the device, which I always found dope. But we're going to actually utilize some of that stuff and do some of that stuff in the upcoming weeks. So just stay tuned. This is just me day 3, and this is all about just me being surprised with the build and how much I like to hold this device in my hand. Definitely looking at foldables a little different now. I wasn't excited for them. I kind of like snubbed them around Z Fold 6. The only thing I think is missing is the S Pen. If this actually had an S Pen, not even an S Pen in it, but just S Pen capabilities, would have been chef kiss. I see that there's styluses that may work with these displays, but I'm not into that. But yeah, definitely missing the S Pen on this thing. But other than that, guys, this design right here, if you into the Samsung Fold, this is a mature, this is peak Samsung Fold, the Z Fold 8 Ultra. Only thing is missing is the S Pen, but the lightness, the size, the build with the power and the displays is definitely enjoyable, and I'm going to enjoy this review period. But it's your boy BG Tech Life. Make sure you subscribe. I'm out. Peace.